I was just reading over Reddit, and apparently there's a new Walmart Spark app update. The current version I was using was 3.12.1. Now there is a 3.13.1. Oh, what's the difference? Well, according to the Play Store, it says bug fixes and app stabilization. So, I guess we'll see. If y'all feel so inclined and you're using Walmart Spark app and you haven't updated, you may want to do so. That's not what this video is about, though. It was just something I just noticed. What I want to talk about is, what is your time worth? Meaning, I have seen a lot of Spark orders come across the screen at, I'll get some screenshots, but for right now I'm just going to say some of them are coming across at like 750, 741. A little bit ago I believe it was 741. How they come up with that number, I don't know. Weight, distance, the amount of items, because the amount of items may have made it raise up 41 cents or 91 cents if it's a 650 base pay, but nevertheless, 163 items this person wants you to bring them, and no tip. What are these people thinking? They're going to get something for nothing? It ain't the way it goes. Yes, you get free delivery with Walmart Spark or Walmart Plus app. And I say free delivery, technically it has a monthly charge, but basically you get free delivery after you just pay your little $12.99, whatever it is, a month. And you think the rest of it, you're just going to get it for free? You think you deserve 163 items being brought to you for nothing? You know, I think there's a small misconception that a lot of customers have, and that being, I think a lot of them really believe Walmart Spark drivers work for Walmart and we're getting hourly pay. I've talked to 2 customers that thought we worked for Walmart. I informed that no, we are classified as independent contractors, meaning we basically work for ourselves and we basically have to fend for ourselves as far as gas and maintenance and wear and tear and everything. And that comes out of our pocket. And they was astonished by that. What I'm getting at is, what is your time, your effort, your wear and tear, your gas, all that? You know, it's not just wear and tear on your car. It's wear and tear on you. You start carrying up cases of water up flights of stairs or even across your yard constantly, that's a little wear and tear on the body. I don't care how good a shape you're in. We have to take care of ourselves. This is like a young athlete playing football for, say, junior high or high school. Absolutely phenomenal football player. He puts 110% into it, hoping to maybe get a scholarship and go to college and maybe someday turn pro. Puts all of it into it, the wear and the tear and the banging and the crushing. He winds up with 3 severe concussions. And he's out of business. No more football. Or you might screw up your knee. No more football. Absolutely great shape. Young, athletic. Same thing with this. We should get compensated something by both Walmart or DoorDash or whoever you're driving for, but also the customer. They should pay a little bit for us, and we call it tips, you know? I signed up for this job. I enjoy it, and I plan to continue it. I may have to go back to doing multiple apps because Spark seems to be taking a downhill trend. Now, I've had a couple of videos on that, and then last Wednesday's live stream covered a little bit of that. But my point is, it's taking 163 items to a person's front door worth $7. You're worth more than that. I'm worth more than that. Don't sell yourself short. I got to go over here and pick up a Walmart order. This one is $24. It's 2 deliveries and 2.3 miles. Contains alcohol. A lot of people have issues delivering alcohol, but you know, anything can happen. We all know that. But if you check their ID and you have to scan in their ID, or you have to manually enter it, whichever the case may be. Usually, if you have to manually enter it, there's something that's not matching up. So that's a clue. Watch real close what you're entering, because it may not even be that person. And I've had adults where the wife brought the ID, but it was her husband's ID. And I told him, I said, I wouldn't care, but I have to put in their information. Whoever ordered that alcohol, I have to use their information. So, and if you word it nicely and you're polite about it, they don't mind at all. Just be nice. So anyway, what I was getting at is alcohol to me is not a big deal, but there is a liability there. So for anybody that doesn't want to do it, I understand why. I get it. But sometimes if you're going to make any money, you have to take chances. Thought it was time to go pick up that order. Technically, I got 2 more minutes before I can start the trip. I hit start trip, and it's going to let me. Okay, so I'll get back with y'all in just a few minutes. Let me get loaded up. Maybe we'll drive down the road and talk a little bit. I have a trip in progress. Thank you for telling me. I will be right back. Y'all don't go nowhere. Okay, I got over here and got my spot to get my order. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But even if you don't deliver for Walmart Spark, I realize as of late, for the last several videos, it's mostly been dealing with Walmart Spark because that's mostly what I do. But this applies to DoorDash. And they want you to go to a restaurant and pick up an order for $2.50 and take it 3 miles with no tip. You're worth more than that. And DoorDash and the rest of them are, wow, my order is here. That was quick. Y'all hold that thought. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to get this order going. They were definitely having a party because they had like 4 bags of Tostitos, a case of water, and 3 different types of beer. Yeah, and some more groceries, but obviously they are having a party. I don't know. But anyway, what I was getting at was, don't sell yourself short. Don't drive across town. Well, I mean, you can do what you want, but I think you're worth more than that. And I think you should owe it to yourself to not settle. $2.50 is a lot of the DoorDash orders. And it's not worth it. Now, if you're going, 3 doors down, maybe it's worth $2.50. There's some people that will not make a trip with no tip. And I get it. I get it completely. But, you know, we have to make our money. So you just do whatever works for you. But what I'm saying is, whether it has a tip or not, it's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the lowball orders that want to send you off into oblivion for a pocket change. Something that you could probably walk from this red light to the other red light and find the change in the curb or in the drain by the sidewalk, whatever. You'll probably find enough change that would equal to what you're fixing to drive your car 2 or 3 miles. That's not all. I mean, that's a little extreme. But I'm just trying to make a point. Don't sell yourself short. Know your worth. If you let people and companies continue to take advantage of you, and I'm not picking on DoorDash, Spark, Uber Eats, anybody in particular, I'm saying it for all of them. And this includes even if you have a W-2 job and they want to pay you $7 to do a $25 an hour job. If you continue to let these companies and people take advantage of you, it's only going to get worse. It's like in the various jobs that I've had, one of which I'll just use in reference, like working at the state hospital. Okay, I was a psychiatric nursing assistant, and which means you pretty much did everything except administer medication. We did pretty much everything else, but the more voluntary overtime that you do, the more voluntary floating to another unit to help them out you do, the more they'll take advantage of that, and they'll start expecting it. You know, when you do somebody a favor, it shouldn't be an expected thing, but people and companies tend to start leaning that way when you do it very much. And then when you don't do it, oh, they're ready to write you up or fire you, or fuss at you and gripe at you or whatever. So your best bet, and I hate to say it, but your best bet is don't let it get started. You can get a little here and a little there, but don't think they're gonna pay you extra for your extra effort. And speaking of extra effort, Walmart and Spark used to pay extra effort compensation for when you had to wait a longer period of time, or if there was a situation that you had to go above and beyond what this job entails, they would compensate you for that. That's when Spark was ran by DDI. On the Reddit post, I have noticed there's been a couple of people that just made, because I'd said something about the extra pay there, they commented that they have not seen that in the last couple of weeks. I thought it was just me, but I haven't seen it either. So, they may have done away with it. I don't know. If you know, let me know. And then we'll both know. I hope y'all are getting something out of this. And the main thing is I'd like for you to get out of this is just don't sell yourself short. You're worth more. You know, you're not entitled to anything. You have to work for what you get. Some people are fussing because they think they ought to do away with that large order program, LOP, and all that, and they think it's not fair that one driver gets it and the other driver doesn't. But in some cases, that one that did get it has taken those crap orders that nobody else wanted to take, and sometimes you get rewarded. Not very often, but sometimes you do. So if you put in the work, sometimes you get rewarded. But don't let people take advantage of you. Okay, got that first order dropped off. Heading over to the party house. My whole point of this is don't let your job, your company, whoever you're driving for, whoever you're around, it might be in a relationship. Don't let people take advantage of don't let people take advantage of you. Know your worth. Say, look, I'm worth more than that. I am somebody. You either recognize or out the door you go. It's just my opinion. What's your opinion? What do you think? Y'all let me know down in the comments. And hey, if you're enjoying the videos that I've been doing, or the lives we've been having, or whatever the situation is, if you enjoy it, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and be sure to hit the thumbs up button. I'd sure appreciate it. Kind of helps YouTube know that you're enjoying it, and it might push it out to other people, because maybe somebody else would enjoy the videos that just don't even know I exist. And without them knowing, they're not going to know. That's kind of a given, isn't it? Anyway, I am here at the party house, and I'm going to always double check your GPS, because a lot of times it will take you to the wrong address. So don't trust it. Go back into your app and double check it. This one's good. Man, these are nice houses. I don't know. I'm not really going to back up into this driveway, because the street is a little bit closer to the front door than their driveway is. I love backup cameras. Gotta love them. I don't even know if I'd have a car without one nowadays. I've gotten spoiled. Anyway, y'all keep smiling, keep dashing, dancing, prancing, doing whatever it is you want to do. Just keep doing something, because you're going to grow old if you don't. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all. And something else I want y'all to think about. If you get, and I'm just going to use a Walmart Spark order for an example. If you get an order that say $9, and you're thinking, oh, that's not bad. Not great, but not bad. But it has 2 orders on it. I want you to stop and think about that. That's $4.50 for each order. If you get 2 orders, that is $7. That's $3.50 per order. And remember, in most cases, like with Walmart Spark, in most cases, whatever order you take, that's going to be your hourly pay. If you take a $9 order and it's a round robin, there's a real good chance you're not going to get anything else until that next hour. So you just made $9 an hour to deliver somebody's stuff to them, probably 2 drops, and all your gas, and your time, and your wear and tear. So I want you to think about that. So, like a $9 order, it sounds great. And you might get lucky and get an express order, or a pickup ASAP order, because that ASAP is because everybody else has probably already rejected it, or let it time out, whatever they do. But nobody else wanted it, basically. And get your round robin order delivered, and then you start heading back and you get that express order, and you say, all right, I'm going to get another order in this hour. I still got 20 minutes before the next round comes out. You think you're going to get that express order or whatever loaded up, delivered, and finalized in 20 minutes? Very, very doubtful that's going to happen. It could happen, yes. Odds are it's not going to happen. So you're going to miss that next hour of that round robin. So there, you just threw yourself off track. And that's the thing about multi-apping using Walmart Spark is, yeah, you can pick up an Uber Eats order or a DoorDash order or whatever after you accept a round robin. But are you going to make it back up to the store in time to get loaded up? Or is that going to put you a few minutes behind to get loaded up and you're okay with that? But then to get that Walmart order finalized because you took that DoorDash order or whatever order, that kind of threw you off. So before you get that Walmart order finalized, you may have missed the next round robin. Okay, then here's another scenario. You get your, at a quarter after, or now lately it's been 20 after, you get that round robin, you accept it, you don't have to pick it up till 45 after, okay? You got 20 minutes before you can start that trip. The thing of it is that restaurant going to have your food ready and or you can just walk in there, pick it up, and run it over to the drop-off and be back in time to get your order? Probably not. And the reason why I say that, I'm not saying that because you're driving too slow or whatever. I'm saying that because 9 out of 10 restaurants usually do not have the order ready when you are ready to pick it up and when it's supposed to be picked up. They don't have it ready. Some of them ain't even got it started. And occasionally you may have one that says, oh, we didn't even know we had that order. And that is notorious for on Grubhub. Or it was anyway. It's been a while since I've done Grubhub. But I had so many orders on Grubhub, they didn't even notice it on their little tablet. I don't know if it was a Grubhub issue or they just ignored Grubhub. They don't really ignore DoorDash and Uber Eats too much. They might overlook it occasionally, but Grubhub was notorious for it. The whole point is, if you're going to take that little $9 order or $7 order from Walmart, that's all you're going to make in that hour. With the exception of everything working just right. And it does. But more often than not, it's not going to work out the way you had it planned. The red lights are going to catch you. Traffic's going to be backed up. Something is going to happen. And I don't mean to be a pessimist about that. That's just the reality of the kind of work we're doing. You know, it is what it is. Would I trade this job for anything else? No, not as of yet. I would consider going back to a W-2 job. I can't even say it right. I get sad when I think about that. But I'm not above that. You know, you got to pay your bills. But if you're going to be out here hustling, make sure you're getting paid something that's worth doing the hustle for.
If you were calling with questions about your branch digital wallet,
another order just came through, the one that we just did with the alcohol, and I scanned their ID, and now it didn't show it, so I uninstalled the app, reinstalled the app, and now it's showing up that I haven't delivered it yet.
Press 4.
So now I got to call support and find out what I'm supposed to do on this. because I've already left. I can't scan their ID now.
Scan the barcode on the label located on the bag from the store and not the barcode on the item to ensure ease of delivery.
Your call is next in line. Your estimated wait time is less than 1 minute.
This call may be monitored or recorded to assure quality service or for other business purposes.
Hi, thank you for calling Walmart Delivery Support. My name is Arshna. Can you provide me your registered phone number together with your email address and your name, please?
Brandon.
Okay. Thank you, Brandon, for this information. How can I help you today?
Okay, I've been having issues for the last 2 or 3 days with, or Spark has, the app, and with it not completing the orders after I've completed them. And I just completed an order a few minutes ago, came back up here to Walmart, and I was going to double check it, and it was not showing up. But the bad thing, I uninstalled the app and reinstalled it, and it let me resume the order that I'd already finished, but it was an alcohol drop-off, and so I had to scan their ID and have them sign for it, and now the app is showing that I need to verify and get their signature, and I'm gone. I mean, that was 15 minutes ago, and I already did all that, but it didn't go through on y'all's end, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so sorry with regarding to this inconvenience. You know how uneasy is this for you since you use this as part of your okay. Alright, your concern is handled by the technical department, so as much as I want to do any action here, I will have to document this on our end instead and connect you to our technical department for them to provide you the best solution with regards to this matter, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Alright, but rest assured this concern is documented on our system.
Okay.
Alright, and please stay on the line while I am transferring this call. Thank you.
Just me? Or could y'all not understand her either? It sounded like she had the mic right up.
Hello?
Yes?
Am I speaking with Brandon?
Yes, Brandon Smith.
Thank you so much, Brandon. I do apologize for the lack of introduction.
Oh, that's okay.
Let me go ahead and... Just a minute here, let me go ahead and pull up your information and I'll be right with you.
Okay.
And so just to make sure I have a clear understanding, you're calling in today because you cannot, you're having issues within the app?
Well, I don't think it's my app. I think it's y'all's system because it's been going on for about 3 days now. Since Sunday. Actually, 4 days.
Have you completed the new update?
Yeah, I put the new update on there already. But yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I had uninstalled the app and reinstalled it, and then it brought up the order to resume. So I got that one fixed. The problem is today, it didn't go, my first delivery went through, but the delivery I just made didn't go through. And it was an alcohol delivery. So I had to scan their ID and then they had to sign for it and I left. And then I've come back up here to Walmart and I was just looking at my completed orders and it wasn't there. So I uninstalled the app and reinstalled the app and it says resume, like I hadn't finished the order. And it's wanting me to verify their age and, scan their ID and get their signature. And I've already done all that and I've left.
Is this for Kimberly?
No, it was 9. The order, you want the order number?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just a minute here, let me get ready to type that in.
Okay. It's 2
What's that order number?
200010275103 302.
Thank you so much for that. Give me just a minute here. Okay, you just need a force complete for this. Gotcha.
Okay, well, I mean, that was fine, but since it was alcohol, it kind of, I wasn't able, because it's only been like 20 minutes ago, so on my end, I thought, well, I'll just, complete it. But with it having a driver's license and them signing it and all that, I didn't know how that was going to work, so that's why I went ahead and called, and I'm not going to be able to clear this off mine. So y'all do it.
You should be able to clear it. You should be able to see it now that I marked it as complete.
Yeah, probably because I just got another offer.
Yeah, if you just got another offer, that's
Yeah.
because I went ahead and force completed it over here on my side.
Okay. What is going on with it? Because it started Sunday, and one guy.
So I know that we have. Go ahead.
And I'm just going to say, one guy that at the support told me that they were having some changes being made, and then I asked him, but he told me he couldn't elaborate on that, which I understand. But is it like some system updates? And it's because I've been doing it for like a year.
That's all that it is we were coordinating system updates all across the board concerning our systems that we work with concerning delivery support as well as your systems. So it's just been a really a battle the past couple of days.
A pain in the butt.
Trying to get all the kinks out.
Yeah.
Between our systems and the Spark app. So has been a little battle, but slowly but surely we're getting the kinks out. On our side, it's becoming easier, so it's definitely become easier on you guys' side. What we do ask is that as long as you make sure that you're updated in the app concerning every time there is an app update, that's great. And if you do have if your phone itself needs to be updated, definitely do that as well, because that'll help us along the process of this update that we're trying to do completing the app, okay?
Yeah. Well, like I said yesterday, before I called support, I thought, well, let me uninstall the app and reinstall it, and that worked. But with today's, I did it again, and it worked. But this one was alcohol, so I couldn't do it. That's why I had to go ahead and call in. So because I know if you uninstall the app and reinstall it, even after you've got the update, it will go ahead and let you resume your delivery.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, I can do it on my end, but not everybody's going to know that. But that's not going to work when it comes to alcohol deliveries. Anyway, okay, well.
So what I've done for you is I am taking a note of this, and in the app for Spark, you should be able to put in feedback concerning the app. Definitely take your time and look through there. I believe it's in the settings part of that. Here, give me just a minute. Let me tell you for sure. Oh.
I don't see anything. Went in settings. I got turn off battery optimization, terms of use, NDA, and dispute resolution, privacy statement, and sign out.
Okay, so it says, how can I share my feedback or report an issue with the app? You can submit questions, concerns, and comments through the report an issue feature. It's available by clicking more from the main home screen of your Spark Driver app.
Okay, go to the home. Okay, I'm on the home screen, and you click what now?
It says to click more.
I don't see any more. I can do the little top left-hand corner where you can do the slide-out menu. That's the only thing I have, and there's not anything. It's home, trips, earnings, notifications, Eurozone, help, metrics, incentive, invite.
Go to help.
Okay, if I click help, call support, and FAQ is all that's there.
Yeah, see, okay. Then that's another issue we're having as well. Okay. Document that too.
Yeah, somebody had posted on the Reddit for Spark that there was a new update. I wasn't aware of it until last night, and then I updated, and I thought maybe because it said there's bug fixes and something else, but apparently I haven't noticed any change, and it's still doing this. So I guess they'll need to come out with a 0.14 instead of just a 0.13.
Yes, sooner rather than later. Rest assured, though, I'm putting notes in so we can get that resolved.
Yeah, this is on Android, by the way. And I don't know if you need to put in the type of phone, but if you do, it's the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. I don't know if you need that, but...
Almost done. And it does have the new update on his Android. Alrighty then. So I've notated all of that. Hopefully they'll go ahead and see that feedback and fix that issue as soon as possible. We do try to, once you guys tell us what's going on concerning the app, we do try to send in that information so it can be fixed as soon as possible. But you know, sometimes it's a hit or miss.
Yeah, well, you know,